You don't actually hate your life, you just hate the lie that you have been living. If you have tried something, you are most likely in this situation because either you are doing nothing or you have tried something and failed at it, or either succeeded but the experience is very unfulfilling, or either you are trying something and stuck in between. You neither failed nor succeeded yet. I personally was in all of these stages and now I know how to navigate it. So today I will show you how to move forward from each of these stages. Let's take the first phase, which is you tried something and failed, which is very painful because now you are grieving both your failure and the dream that you have lost. You feel like you have lost twice. One, because you failed to achieve it, and second, because now you have to let that dream go. And sometimes you can direct that pain into the wrong direction, like self-blame. You can accidentally direct that pain into thinking that you are not good enough, into your ability to achieve something, but that just pain talking, and you have directed it into the self-blame. And it is a very big mistake that you can make that increase your pain and can push you away from moving forward. And that wasted my 6 months. Like imagine I was in pain 6 months just because instead of moving forward I went to self-blame, which cost me 6 months of pain. So if you tried something and failed at it, what is the right way to move forward? You have to actually see what the pain is telling you. You have to grieve both of the parts. Failure is when you stop trying to go in that direction, and in this case you have choose failure because now you know that you are not going in the right direction. You have to ask yourself that what were you trying to achieve emotionally? It's most likely external validation, maybe security that you will not feel like a failure after you achieve this. Or the second phase where you tried something and succeeded but now you are not feeling anything. You feel betrayed that people promise you that you will feel really great after achieving this, but you still feel miserable and you still hate your life even after achieving all of this glorified success. You thought you would feel something different, but you feel the same. You believe that once you achieve that thing that you are so eager to achieve, it will fix you. You will stop feeling like this. You might go into the wrong path here, just like people go when they are failed. They go into self-blame. You can go into self-blame when you have succeeded too. You may start blaming yourself because you have chosen this unfulfilling goal. You may think that there is something wrong with you because even after succeeding, you can't seem to feel happy. But there is nothing wrong. These feelings of resentment towards your life is telling you something. You just have to listen to it. And for the third phase, which is you are neither succeeded nor failed yet. You are just in between, where you are just flowing through life. You are not either getting the things that you want or not choosing to fail at it. So what to do in this phase? If you are stuck, you just have to make a decision. If you want it or not. Really, be honest. When I was stuck, I was not being honest with myself. I didn't wanted the goal that I was chasing. I was chasing it because I wanted some external validation. I don't actually wanted the thing from the inside. So make a choice. You can give a last attempt to succeed, or you can just give it up and you can accept that you have failed at it. You no longer want this thing because your body is telling you that this is not for you. Or either you are in this phase where you are doing nothing. All of these phases, if you are not aligned, point to the same thought, which is I hate my life. So what do we do if we start to think that I hate my life or resent what I am doing right now? You have to understand that this is not a bad state to be in. It just feels bad, but it is not bad, because if you are thinking that I hate my life, this is actually data to move forward. So how do we move forward from each of these phases? First phase, if you have failed, you have to grieve both parts. One where you have failed, and the second where you have to let go of that dream. Once you do that, now you have to ask yourself, what is that you really want? When you have choose to fail, you were doing it because you wanted some external validation. But now that you have failed, now you have data to move forward. Now you can ask yourself what you truly want. You can ask yourself what you want to do even if you fail. This way, you ensure that failure will not stop you this time. And this time you are not seeking external validation because you are doing this thing even if you fail. Doing thing even if you fail means that you are doing this thing because you want to do the thing, not because you will achieve some kind of outcome. Same goes for this phase, which is you succeeded but you don't feel great. Again, you have data that you hate your life. You can ask yourself, what do you don't want from your life? If you have succeeded, you have some part of it that you like, but some parts that you don't like. You can create that anti-vision to move forward. If you are succeeded and unfulfilled, most of the time people who achieve something but don't feel great are not really connected with their feelings. That's why they achieve something that will get them external validation. So they succeed and get that external validation, but they don't feel it from the inside. They have to get in touch touch with their feelings. In order to feel your feelings, you can do body scan meditations, because emotions are nothing but body sensations. When you journal, you have to write what a person might feel in that phase and try to feel what you can feel. So once you get in touch with your emotions, now you can navigate what feels exciting and what will bring you joy instead of seeking external validation. And if you are doing nothing, you can do the same thing, and that will guide you into the right direction. You have some data of what you don't want, so it will give you what you truly want, and your feelings will give you where to move. It seems weird to listen to feelings because most of the time we try to make decisions in terms of logic, but truly in the end what we are seeking is a feeling. Like you want to achieve something like a job, you are not using logic, you are trying to feel something when you will get that job. So at last all your decisions are made using feelings. So if you get in touch with your feelings and also know what you don't want, you will move into the right direction. And if you redirected negative feelings into the wrong direction, which is self-blame, you can end up in lot of pain. For me it was 6 months, for you it can be a year or 2 years, maybe more. So if you hate your life, look at it as data. What part you actually hate and what do you really want? When you answer these questions, you can start moving in the right direction.